Hi, Zizaran here, and I wanted to make a quick update video about my jug. My build is now fully operational. There are some minor tweaks that I'm gonna do, but this is like some of the most min-max I've ever done on a build. Explosive Arrow isn't really an as good spot as it has been in the past, but it's a build that I find quite fun. I've min-maxed it quite a lot, more than ever before, maybe even more than Incentive. I don't know, recombinators were very strong for crafting. This video was originally recorded a few days ago. Unfortunately, since then my jug did die to Uber Eater and an extremely unlikely crit high roll. That was a bit unlucky, and Molten Shell wore off right before I died. Either way, I'm not going to be min-maxing this build anymore, but the video is pretty much finished with the info either way, but just keep that in mind. Enjoy the video! Jug is very interesting because of the unbreakable node. Armor received from body armor is doubled, and 8% of armor applies to fire, cold, and lightning damage taken from hits. Now, this is very interesting because it still works on normal hits, and without potions up, I have 120,000. With potions up, and let me get endurance charges up as well. Like, with everything up, any second now, I have 193,000 armor. So that is a significant amount. Obviously, Transcendence builds needs a lot less. Transcendence is like a fully powered unbreakable. And we have Untiring, Unflinching, and Undeniable. That's how we get accuracy. Doing a large amount of armor stacking. So we have like energized armor, and then we have like crit reduction. We have things like this because we're using EB. So that's how I actually have a large amount of energy shield recharge. Now I have very low energy shield right now, and the last steps of the build, I'm trying to get a anomalous or divergent flame surge. One of those has quality that can scorch. Divergent inspiration or something that has reduced cost. And then divergent divine blessing also has reduced cost. So that's the ult gems I'm trying to get, because right now it uses all my mana to cast Malevolence, which is pretty annoying. It's also bad because I have defend with 120% of armor while not on low energy. Obviously I have even more armor than it says most of the time. Casting normally everything feels good, like I'm not like losing mana. It's just a problem when I'm using that, so I just want that to take less. We actually do have a Watcher's Eye. I do have another Watcher's Eye I could use instead for more tank and less damage. This one, fizz damage taken from hits is Purity of Fire, would be very good. It's just crazy fizz mitigation for me because I am currently sitting at 90 max fire rest, 77 cold, and 77 lightning. Now you might be thinking, well, surely your cold and lightning is pretty sketchy then, but I am a tempered war build. So 50% of cold and lightning damage taken as fire. This is especially good because armor is bigger on smaller hits, so every cold and lightning damage hit will be partitioned into fire and cold, making armor more effective against it. I also got a little bit lucky on my lethal pride with this being 5% physical damage from hits taken as fire. This is better for me than an endurance charge. I'm also using a impossible escape. This is really nice because I actually need the dex, and it lets me pick up a frenzy charge and pick up heavy draw, deadly draw, and burning brutality. I don't need the ignite chance here because I actually went up here, got some ignite chance, and I get the rest from my flammability. This build isn't mapping that much, and I have 11 million damage now, or 10. Was it 8? I don't know, 8 or 10 million. Oh, I think I'm on 10 right now, but I'm going to switch down to 8. So my gear, my bow is okay. I could technically get a better one, but I'm sort of like trying to be done with the build so I could do others. Having fire dot multi on this would be really nice. Basically this bow, but with the unveil being the unique monster instead, because obviously I don't want to have minion attack speed. I get my elemental overload from my relic, so I was trying to get away from using spiritual command to save the 10 points there. And then we have max res from here. Right now I'm using 2 3% mana restoration jewels, but I should be able to use 1 5% jewel, so I'm trying to find that. And then I can get one more damage jewel slot, or Unnatural Instinct here would be insane damage. At the moment, the main change I'm looking to do, I'm looking to get divines and do suffixes cannot be changed, and then Veiled Chaos Orb, because I really want to hit +2 AoE gems here. I could corrupt for this too, but it's a little risky because I do need 14% attack speed gloves. I also want energy shield on the gloves for more malevolence juice. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do two things. I am most likely going to end up using an Eternal Damnation on this build, putting me down to 85 fire res and 72 of the others and 70 chaos. Let's set this up for the Shaper Balls. They're 9,000 cold damage and nothing else, and then 40 pen. I just like doing it manually. You do have presets you can use for it too. So currently Shaper Balls are hitting me for 1,726. If I change to Eternal Damnation, and I have 85, 72, 72. Now obviously I do need +2 gloves for this, or it would be 83. This takes the ball down to 761 damage. It's not as tanky as Transcendence builds, which gets the balls down to like 180 or something stupid, but it's pretty tanky. There is one more thing that I can try to do, and that is to talisman this. There's some interesting talismans here, and this has some variants. So I want this one, 50 cold damage taken from hits taken as fire. So if I just edit my amulet and show you what that does, the damage is down to 262. So I will be trying that and then using Eternal Damnation if it doesn't work. There are some other good outcomes too, but none of them really matter as much. I think even cold damage taken as lightning damage is quite a lot better. Well, quite a lot better than being a Coral Amulet anyway. Now we're taking 400 damage. It's just about moving it away from cold. So I have 2 outcomes that can be good. There is one outcome that is a total brick. This can happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Other than that, so those are my current gloves that I need +2 on. And also need an enchant. Spite is obviously nice. I don't have a source of chill. I have a very good corruption and a good belt enchant. I have onslaught from the cluster over here. So that gives me a lot of accuracy. That made me able to drop the accuracy cluster. With everything, I have 98 accuracy. It's fine. Shh, fine. I could think about grabbing this. The problem is I don't want to lose this, but either way, it's fine. I'm also very easily tanking any fist damage now, like Shaper Slams, anything, Uber Shaper Slam. That was no issue. It's currently the balls at the moment that are still a little scary. I mean, they're tankable and I did the fights, but Uber Shaper was a lot scarier than Uber Elder. I do have a new quiver. I just need to fix that up. I need to fix the prefixes, which is doable. So, pretty excited about that. So I'll get like double good dot multi, and I should hopefully, once I've fixed everything up, still have 10 million damage, borderline immortality for the content I'm doing. My ring is pretty much perfect. I would just like energy shield as a prefix, so I will be making a new ring. Boots are literally perfect. I don't really want to risk getting higher life. Helmet is fine. I actually used the Sacred Orb and managed to hit max base ES. I do need quality on it though. Need 28 quality on my helmet. And other than that, I think that's it. The character is called Zizaran Uber if you do want to look at everything. It is extremely min-maxed right now. Just wanted to show off the character. I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. Looking forward to what I'm going to do next. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Enjoy the Uber Elder fight. Tell me if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do. I'm closing chat.
Father, no!
Putrefy, rot, spoil, and
My mana is gone.
Exile, do something!
ultimate chaos.
Okay. Pieces. I want to tank one. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Embraced by misery.
Okay, honestly, this feels really good. I just need to be scared of those three things.
Gaze into the abyss. My mana is gone.
Now that I am scared of.
Gaze into the abyss. Ultimate chaos. Gaze into the abyss.
Nice. He's down. I can farm him. That was pretty smooth, really, for my first try. Please just drop on the first try, that'd be fun. Okay. Oh, we got a jewel. Alright.